Rahul Srivastav joining us live now. Rahul, what is it that we now know about the men behind the Mathura menace? Clearly, this was no ordinary encroachment and no ordinary standoff with the police.
Yes, Ankita, shocking details have come out 24 hours after the investigation by the police and the incidents extremely violent. Where we are standing is the entrance to that Jawahar Park. And if you can see this area beyond this, is something that the police had not entered for the last 2 years. Today there is a small posse of policemen here, and you can see the extent that we are standing on the main road in Mathura, and right behind me is a tree which was set on fire. There are buildings which have been damaged in the firing and stoning and the other incidents. What top police officials are telling us that this was not an ordinary encroachment. The facade was for liberation, facade was to rebel against the Indian Constitution. They were talking about Subhash Chandra Bose, but the attempt behind all that was to create a sect, forcibly occupy 283 acres of land, which has got the judges colony, which has got the forest department, which has got the army cantonment and other government establishment running along the boundary. Now, how they were operating inside is yet another startling detail. What we have seen documents, and we can put them up on air, is that there were battalions inside, trained people inside that in various kind of weapons, lathis and swords and other weapons. What sources are also saying, each battalion had a name. Each member of that battalion had a specific code like usually police forces have. Police officials and other who were leading the charge against these men inside were specifically targeted. The DM has been injured, SPCT has been killed, SO has been killed, and other officials have sustained injuries. Anybody stepping outside had to get an exit pass and an entry pass. Anybody who was going to leave the premises for a few days had to ensure that 2 people in lieu were brought inside. Until they come back, they were not set free. 8 lakh rupees alone was being brought in from the sale of fruits and other elements from the trees inside. What we can say, this was nothing short of a forcible occupation in which there was a glamour color of independence being given. One last point the police is specifically looking at is that there is involvement of some people from Chhattisgarh, again Ghazipur and other areas. The police is not omitting the involvement of some people who had an Naxal past.
All right, Rahul, thanks very much indeed.